Hello guys, and today I'll show you how to create a manga hairbrush in Clip Studio Paint. You want to start by opening a new file, and you want to use the same width, the same height, and same resolution that you would normally use for drawing. The only difference is that you must set the basic expression color to gray or monochrome. Once you've done that, you can hit enter. Then you want to create a new layer to draw the strand of hair you want to make into a brush, and you can make a short strand or a long hair strand, braided hair, whatever you want to start with. So start by drawing that on a new layer, and once you draw it, you want to hide the paper layer after you've drawn it. So draw the hair strand. As I said, it could be long or short, however you want it. It's really up to you. And then once you've drawn it, hide the paper layer, and now fill in the transparent space with white color in a layer beneath the drawing. Once that is done, you want to merge the two layers by using the combine to layer below button when you are on the line drawing. Now, using the magic wand or the lasso tool, select your hair strand drawing so that the entire outline of it is selected. With the outline selected, click on Edit in the top left and select Register Material and then Image. Now you have a pop-up where you need to give your material a name so that you can find it, and make sure to check the box labeled Use for Brush Tip Shape. Now just click All Materials, Image Material, and select brush as location to save material. Now you're good to go, so hit OK. Now under the brush subtool, or whatever subtool you want to save it under, create a copy of a brush that you already have. A hairbrush would work best, but if this is your first one, that's perfectly fine. Just use a normal pen or something to create a copy from. Otherwise, download a hairbrush from the asset store and create a copy of that. Now just give it a name, and then you want to click on the wrench on the copied brush. Before that, so once you make a copy, give it a name so that you'll recognize it. Once you've done that, click the wrench here on the copied brush to make some changes. First go to the brush tip, and under material delete the brush shape that's already there. So click on the garbage icon after you select the brush tip that's already there. Then you want to click on the plus button next to the garbage icon that is used to delete the brush, and search for the hairbrush you created a while ago. Select it, and now if everything is as it should be, you are good to go. Otherwise, you may have to change some settings, but don't worry, I'll show you exactly what settings I have. And you can copy them exactly. You may need to choose different settings to adjust it to your own liking or preference though. However, the most important one is going to be the brush tip section as well as the stroke section. Under brush tip, the direction of applying an angle will influence how the hairbrush stroke comes out when you draw. If it is not set properly, it will look like you are copying and pasting an entire hair strand, which is not what we want, but rather one where the strand has a start and end point. If you get the copy and paste look, you'll want to mess with the angle and direction of applying. Also, if you have a hair strand that sways to the left, you may want a right side copy of it. In that case, just duplicate that tool and edit the setting by turning the box labeled Flip Horizontal to on. Now, once we settled that and got all of that under the way, so make sure you get this figure sorted first, or I'll show you another thing in just a second here. So now there is a stroke section. We'll be going to it in just a second. So you can adjust the repeat method depending on the type of hair strand you drew. You might want to set it to repeat or just one time only. It all depends on what hair you're going for. Feel free to mess around with it to see how it changes your brush. Also, under brush size, once you're done with the stroke section, we'll go to brush size, and So on the brush size, you may want to click the expand icon that's next to the brush size number in order to uncheck the pen pressure button. If the pen pressure button is unchecked, it may cause the hair strand to be really small, but sometimes it works out okay. So only uncheck the pen pressure if that problem is happening. Those are the most important settings, but I'll just quickly scroll through all of mine to show you that what they are set at. Please feel free to pause to see all of them if you need to. For colors of the hair strand, once I've shown you all of these settings, we'll move on to the color of the hair strand. That should wrap that up. So that's the pen pressure thing I was talking about for brush size. Okay, now for colors, the hair strand. The first color in the bottom left is going to be the color of the black lines you drew when making the brush, and the subcolor to the right of it will be the white color from the brush making process. So you can now mix and match the different colors, and this is only possible because we made the brush using the grayscale or monochrome basic expression color setting. Now when drawing the hair on the character, you can just layer the hair strands. Also remember that you do not have to only use one hair strand, you can have various hair strands for the bangs or sides, for example. I have another short video where I show many different hairstyles done using this exact same technique. Also feel free to add your own lines and adjust the hair with your own pen lines instead of just sticking strictly to the hairbrush. The hairbrush just makes drawing hair a lot easier and quicker. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe, and comment.